Hi, I'm Steve Norton, Mind Coach, and welcome to part 3 of my series, How to Have More Self-Confidence. Now, in this particular segment, what I'd like to talk to you about today is the power of your own tonality and how you speak has a massive difference to how you feel, and more importantly, how people will react to you. Now, I found out in most cases when people come to see me, when clients come, and they tell me that they're lacking self-confidence, they generally talk very quietly. Sometimes they look with their heads down. So when they speak to me, the noise is actually hitting the lap, if you like, and then bouncing up. And what happens is it doesn't travel the way that it should do. And as a consequence of that, you'll find that if that's what you're doing, that people's perception of you or people's reaction to you won't be very favourable, because what the unconscious signals you're sending out is that what you've got to say isn't really of any interest or value, and they shouldn't really have to pay attention to you. Now, I've come across people and their voice doesn't seem to carry past about 8 inches from their face, and the reason why is because they haven't got the self-confidence to be able to raise that volume. So I'm here today to tell you that that's what you must do. You must raise the volume of your voice. So to make things clear though, what I'm not asking you to do is to start shouting. Nobody wants people to start shouting at them, and that's not what I'm going to ask you to do. But what I want you to do is just to raise it by just 2 clicks in volume. So it's like click, click in volume, and that'll make a massive difference to people's reaction to you, whether they take you seriously. Because when you speak to people and you're quiet, you'll probably find more often than not you get ignored, or they won't do what you've asked them to do, or they won't react to you in a positive way, because the signal that you're sending out is it's boring, it's dull, and that I don't have to pay attention to it. It doesn't mean anything. So if you want people to pay attention to you, if you've got things to say that you want to say, you must raise the volume. Now, at first, you're going to feel really quite self-conscious doing this, because for years you've spoken quite quietly, and people expect you to speak that way. But from now on, I want you to raise it just those 2 clicks, click, click, in the volume department. And that's going to have a massive difference. So at first you're going to feel self-conscious, and you're going to feel as if people are going to notice that you're speaking louder. They won't. They honestly won't. But what will happen is that they will start to react to you differently, and they will start to take whatever you've got to say more seriously. So that's what we need you to do. Now, another powerful thing I've come to understand is that when you emphasize certain words as you speak, it has more power. It has more resonance. Now, obviously, I'm exaggerating things a little bit there, but generally when I'm speaking to an audience of people and there's certain things I want to get across, I will emphasize certain words by giving that word a particular extra notch of volume. And what happens is that person unconsciously is picking up on that importance, if you like, of the words that you've selected that you need them to hear. So this is what I want you to do for this particular segment. I want you to practice in the mirror or with your close friends, just raising your volume a little bit, 2 notches. And one thing you'll notice is that they haven't actually noticed it at all. They're not going to suddenly say to you, "Do you mind, you're shouting at me?" And if they do say that, you've actually raised it more than two clicks. So you need to lower it down a little bit. So get used to that and practice that on a daily basis. Go into shops, order things, ask for advice. And shops are a great thing because people are always, who work there, they're generally always pretty polite to you. So they don't know you from Adam anyway. So practice on people that don't know you first, just to get that little bit of self-confidence going. And use that technique of emphasizing certain words whenever you want something to really stick in somebody's mind. Okay? Like I said, you'll feel self-conscious at first, but what's the alternative? Staying as you are, never getting recognized, feeling as if people don't listen to you. Well, if you want that to change, use that little technique. Okay? Okay? So that's for now, and there'll be more videos coming up. So don't forget to subscribe to my page, and every week there's going to be more and more videos coming through. So until then, thanks a lot, goodbye, and have a great day.